Whoa, now rise around and go get it. I'm your host, Mike Man, representing MBMG, back with another episode of RAPPERWEED TV. Go ahead, punch the subscribe button and the notification button when it's loud and lit. Lit loud circle for me because of COVID. We not past, and I need 12 feet. 6 for the COVID, 6 for your pen ass blunt. We there. Hey, coming back with a follow up on the Quavo and Saweetie story, and from the looks of it, this shit gonna get messy before it get better, or before it's over. Now, reports are coming out, man. I'm just now finding this shit out, but now you can kind of see where the tension is coming from with Quavo and Saweetie, because she recently did a interview on Totally Justin, the show on Revolt TV, hosted by Justin LaBoy, and he had Justin Combs sitting there. Well, comes to find out, Saweetie and Justin Combs used to date, used to fuck around. And if you don't know Justin Combs, that's P. Diddy's son. Now, this is the son of a mogul who, you know what I'm saying, for the most part of it, we can just call it what it is. This nigga is rich. Now, my thing is, if he dated Saweetie, I'm quite sure he probably, I don't know, his probably fuck up was him being a rich man and him being a young man. He didn't have no ties or wanted to be tied down like that to Saweetie. So that's probably why that shit didn't work out. I didn't research it. I'm just, going off of, my observation, because as a person who can see shit and observe and all that, and, goes off of life experiences, I can see the shit for what it really is. So that's why I don't really go into doing a lot of investigating before I go reporting on something, because I'm giving you my opinion from my observation. But just looking at it plainly, seeing that she went from Justin Combs to Quavo, what does that appear to be like? Now, she's saying she don't want the narrative to be a certain way, but baby girl, I can't help but to think that your actions and the things you've done, said, are the reason for said narratives being placed. You went from the son of one of the richest black man on this motherfucker to one of the leaders of the hottest group in this motherfucker, and you say in comments and you bring up being valued and this and that. Like, come on, baby girl, what do you really think that shit sounds like? But you don't want the narrative to be that way. Like, come on now, you got to really think about it. But she's trying to say the reason for the split is, the cheating and all this and that. I mean, my thing is, we haven't really heard much about any, extra, activities by Quavo and shit. But, maybe, it's not to say he wasn't able to pull no shit off, but why haven't we heard that shit, frequently? Like, say, for instance, Offset, his shit, he's been getting caught up and fucked off left and right because, I don't know, for the better part, his shit was getting out there. His shit was being brought to the light. So, if Offset is hot as far as the extramarital affairs and all that shit, don't you think they're gonna scrutinize all of them? All of the Migos and shit? Or watch them like that? Especially Quavo, if he's the honcho. Like, come on, bro. Call that shit what it really is. But she don't want to change the narrative. And then I like the way Quavo responded. Like, basically, he left that shit cut and dry, plain and simple. Like, shit, you weren't the woman I thought you was. And then, like I said in the last episode, like, think about it. He had to see something either from her answering the interviews, the questions from Justin LeBoy, and the fact that her ex is sitting right there. She's sitting there all nonchalant, like she knows something, but she don't want to say, basically. That's my observation of the way she was sitting there looking. And then the way you answering some of these questions. Now, people saying one of the answers about having another man in a threesome. Now, just say, for instance, the shit comes out that they did have a threesome. People looking at Quavo like, oh, you and a man and Saweetie? Now you're questioning his sexuality and all that other bullshit. Like, come on, bro. Like, think about it. What better way to tear a black man down, and especially an alpha male like Quavo? What better way to tear him down or fuck with his character or some shit like that than say some shit and do some shit like that? I mean, call that shit for what it is, bro. Like, Stevie wanted to see that shit. Like, he's saying that shit because he can. Like, bro, she don't want it to look a certain way, but hey, you ain't making it no better, baby girl. From Justin Collins to Quavo, okay. And, they gotta be able to buy a Birkin. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Go ahead, punch the subscribe button when it's loud and lit. Lit and loud circle forming because of COVID. I can't pass. I need 12 feet, 6 for the COVID, 6 for your pen ass blunt. Tap the notification button. You got the circle, chill. Yeah, Saweetie. Yeah, I see you. We all see you. But you don't see it. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all stay safe, stay breezy, stay sanitized, and stay dangerous. Chill.